Scrappy Peeps, Suzanna here today to share with you another episode of Scale It Down, where Simone and I try and show you how you can work in a traveler's notebook and do some memory keeping in there. This is the layout that I'm sharing with you today, and the theme for the month is tip-ins. And so I am showing you yet another way of doing a tip-in, as well as Simone over on her channel. She's got another traveler's notebook tip-in process video for you as well. So I have this large photo of my son, and I wanted to do a large banner on the right hand page. So I'm going to trim down this piece of paper to the same size as the picture, and you see it has a red selvage on the top, and that selvage strip I'm going to leave attached, and that is going to be where I'm going to create a score in order to be able to flip that up and have additional information and or photos. In this case, it's just going to be information underneath. So I'm going to run the photo as well as a piece of white cardstock through my Xyron Creative Station. And that piece of white cardstock is going to cover up. You can see that bright floral there. It doesn't really coordinate with the colors of the book. This is my son's swim journal, and I also want to put additional information on there. So I'm just using actually a really lightweight cardstock, and I'm going to cover that up so that I can put additional data on there as well as have everything coordinate. So I scored it in order to be able to flip up the banner. And that is the white cardstock. Now I want this to be a banner. I could leave it as it is, and I could have put a tab on there, but I wanted it to be a banner, so I'm going to cut down the middle to create the notch and then V that off, and that V actually ends up being perfectly aligned with that those stripes there, and so that is going to be my banner. So there's the large photo, and then I'm going to use some double-sided adhesive to just stick the top of that banner down into the book so that it is exactly in the same place as that large photo, and I can put information underneath if I can get the backing off of the double-sided sticky tape. So that is actually going to end up being really the bulk of the page there. I'm just going to put in a lot of data, and I want to title this page. This is my son's swim journal. I think I've mentioned that. And so each meet that he has been in for the age of 15, I want to say, has an entry in his swim journal. And basically it was just a way of being able for him to keep track of times and sort of follow his swim career at age 15. So now I have these banners. These are from Hamilton Arts. I got them at Tuesday morning, and I want to use one of these banners to mimic the banner that is where I'm going to put all of this information. That is a pocket card from the latest, actually it's not the latest, it's my last Cocoa Daisy kit. I think that was a March kit, could have been an April kit, I don't know, I can't keep track anymore. But I didn't like the blue. The blue didn't coordinate too well with the idea of what I was trying to do. So I'm going to go with this cut apart card from Ellie's Studio, and it says the story of today, I believe, and then it says AM and PM, but I am going to stamp over that. And I like the way that the blue on the banner mimics the banner, the big banner that is my tip in there. So I want to carry over that blue and the red to the photo, and I want a little bit of embellishment on the photo, so I'm just going to use these epoxy crosses from Studio Calico, and then I'm going to get some twine to put through the hole there, and again just a little added of darker blue. This blue coordinates with the blue that I chose from the Hampton Arts card. Just thread that through, and then I'm going to adhere everything down. I could have probably made this a flip as well, a tip-in on my tip-in, except that I really didn't need to. So I'm just going to put that, and I like the way that the red is level with my son's body and head there, and so that sort of moves your eye across the page. I'm going to use these stickers from Illustrated Faith, Bella Boulevard. It's just a blue heart, and I'm actually going to move it. I don't like it where it is. It looks kind of funny, so I will end up moving it to the blue banner, and it looks perfect there. I had these other stickers from Cocoa Daisy. I think it said Perfect Day, but I didn't like that. And then I have this ephemera pack from Echo Park, and I found this, and it basically says "You rock," and I thought that was perfect under the tip-in. I thought maybe that blue might be a fun banner, and then I thought that that might be a fun way to put some journaling, but the backside was too blue, and I'm cognizant of the fact that whatever I put on these pages is going to be seen on the flip side, and so I didn't want anything dark on there. My favorite Bella Boulevard star stickers are puffy stickers just on either side. I will end up using those letters from Evalicious, and you'll see that in the close-ups, and it's going to say NCSA Junior. Those of you who follow me know that my son made some big swimming cuts, and I wanted to commemorate that. And then I'm going to put the title in using these Paige Evans stamps, and it just says Senior Champs. And then I am not going to video the rest of this because it's just me typing out the data, but you will see in the close-ups how you can lift up the card, and all of the information from the meet, including the Meet mobile print, is coming up. So be sure to stop by over Simone's blog and YouTube channel and see her tip in. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to stop back next week for our guest designer. Thanks for stopping in. Take care.